everybody! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I am King Piggly, your host here on Gaming Imperfectly, the most imperfect gaming channel on YouTube. And we're back with Until Dawn. We're also back, guys, as you well know, with our 31 Days of Horror. 31 days of it! Guys, holy crap. And what? This is 20, day 20. We got 11 more days. Oh, my light is falling again. I'm telling you guys, you don't understand. Let's risk the shortcut today. Mike, you're risking the shortcut. You guys don't understand how haunted my house actually is, but I'm telling you, it's haunted. All right. Old lady died in my house, and that's how we actually bought it. She passed away on the front porch. Crazy, huh? But anyway, my lights are always moving. Weird stuff going on in my house. I'm not just fooling you guys because it's Halloween. I've been saying this. If you go watch my prior videos, I've been talking about my house being haunted for about a year now. Dead serious. Anyway, let's look around here. What are we going to be talking about with our 31 Days of Horror, you might be asking yourself? Well, guess what? This one's for... Why didn't I look to see what was dragging her? He's like, oh, I just have to keep this trained on Jessica. Jump down, Mike. You can do it. There you go. Make sure you lose that gun. Yeah! You see the glass reflexes on King Piggly? Yeah, I like that. It's a good thing he didn't lose his gun. There you go, bucko. Hang in there, Mike. This one's going out to Selena Mania. Selena Mania asked me to review a movie. And I said that I would review the movie, but here's the problem, Selena Mania. I can't find House of a Thousand Corpses free anywhere. I can't find House of a Thousand Corpses anywhere oh, this is so intense. Dun, 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 and Mike's doing it to it. I can't find House of a Thousand Corpses on any network. Prime, Shudder. Just follow the freaking path, Mike. I've gave Mike enough shortcuts. I feel like if I go any further, not path-wise, terrible things are going to happen to me. Good job, Mike. Good job. Way to be Mike-horrific. But yeah, I've looked for House of a Thousand Corpses everywhere, and I can't find it. For free to watch. I can't find it on Shudder, anywhere else. But I did find its brother, or its cousin, its sister. The next the next one in the line. Selena Mania, this is for you. I'm going to be reviewing The Devil's Rejects today. The Devil's Rejects, that's right, guys. And it is a horrific movie, again, made by Rob Zombie. It's the second movie he made, or the movie he made after House of a Thousand Corpses. And it really just kind of continues with the Firefly family. It stars absolutely nobody of interest. That's not true. It stars a shit ton of people that I'm not going to enumerate, because if I list them all, we'll be here forever talking about how awesome they all are and how many people there are in this in this movie. So let's just get into the review. It starts out 100% with kind of like you see this girl being drugged through the freaking woods, dead as a doornail by, giant Cousin Festus, like the big freaking mongoloid with the bag over his head. And then you have the Firefly family's house, which is this decrepit old house, and you see them all laying inside sleeping. Otis, who's the guy with the beard, is laying around with a freaking corpse in his bed, which clearly he's into necrophilia and that kind of thing. These are horrible human beings. And Rob Zombie movies are a gore fest. Hey there, furry friendship. Oh, I love hairy little babies like that. They're so friendly, and as long as you don't get any peanut butter out, Mike, you and that wolf will be fine. So the Jessica, you're not really worth all this trouble. I don't know why I'm going. And he's still walking like, I walk fast. That's my fast walk. I got my power walking on right here. It is a gore fest. I mean, that's all there is. House of a Thousand Corpses was the same way. 31, which is a new movie that he came out with, same thing. Really, I have always thought, well, at least she's not naked. I mean, you saw her nude, so that's kind of good that she never made it with her clothes on.
Jess, are you okay?
Grab her. Why is he not touching her? He's like, oh, Jesse, you okay? There you go. Way to finish her off, Mike. So, yeah, I mean, if you like Rob Zombie's work, then you're going to like, you know, The Devil's Rejects. I personally, I'll be completely honest, I wasn't too terribly much of a fan of, I wasn't too much of a fan of A House of a Thousand Corpses. Just wasn't my thing. However, I really enjoyed The Devil's Rejects. The reason, like I said, the movie, the way it starts out, you see they're surrounded by cops. And so there's a big shootout, and, holy crap, that was close. There was a big shootout, and the cops end up killing, let's do safe. Be safe, Mike. So they're big, the cops end up shooting one of the guys, Otis, and now I can't remember her name. It's Rob Zombie's freaking wife, Sherry Zombie's character. She gets away with Otis, and they call Captain Spaulding, who's played by the absolutely fantastic Sid Haig. And God, man, rest his soul, because he was a huge icon for horror, a great actor, highly intelligent dude, did so much charity work, just a really, really outstanding guy. He's fantastic. Why do you keep trying to shoot this dude in the back, man? I mean...
God damn it.
Way to go, Mike. Way to miss.
Jammed up piece of shit.
It's a jammed up piece of shit. It wasn't going to fire anyway, even if you'd have beated that guy like dead on. Oh no, Mike. Like Indiana Jones. Oh yeah, or Nathan Drake. However you want to call it. Mike's got the skills of skills. Is Mike Nathan Drake? Just out of curiosity, does anybody know that? I'm just kind of curious. Nonetheless, let's get back to this review. So the firefighter family has a shootout with the sheriff, played by Matthew McGoody. I can't remember his name either. He's a great actor. He's been in everything too. It's usually bit parts. He's not usually a lead, but he's an ultra violent police officer, sheriff's deputy, you know, and he just becomes more and more unhinged as the movie progresses, and he can't catch Captain Spaulding and Otis and Sherry Zombie, you know. Poor Mike, he's so lost and desolate. He's rethinking this whole wife beater thing. Like, why did I come out here and nothing but a wife beater? This is stupid. And he is. Way to go, Mike. Way to be stupid. Anyway, once the cops they catch the mother of the firefighter family, and they're interrogating her, trying to figure out where everybody's gone. Meanwhile, the three Devil's Rejects go to a hotel, or they meet up at a hotel. But Otis gets there first with Sherry Moon Zombie's character, and Sid Haig's character, Captain Spaulding, is on the way there. They torture this family. I mean, and the guy that plays the dad in the family is the guy that played in Any Which Way But Loose and all these other old 70s and 80s movies that I just absolutely love. That's not good. What is that? Yeah, Chris got punched in the face and last left off, and Ashley's missing because Crazy Clown Dude came in there and frickin' took her ass. So they come across this family and they just terrorized them. I mean, it's a really hard movie to watch, you know, but so is House of a Thousand Corpses. Rob Zombie really garners a lot of his influences from the early 70s horror genre and gore fest, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I mean, come on, guys. The opening scene of Devil's Rejects is nothing but the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I mean, it's a house. It's in Texas. There's a family of people killing people. The police are there. I mean, it is totally, whoa, blood on the wall. Oh, maybe shit. Ashley's just that time of the month. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'm just saying, that's a whole lot of blood splatter. And, but yeah, he really does. He borrows a lot from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And there's reasons for that. I mean, it makes sense because, well, Texas Chainsaw Massacre is fucking awesome. It's a classic. And, you know, that movie had people walking out of the theaters. And we're going to cover Texas Chainsaw Massacre in a later video. But Rob Zombie's, all of Rob Zombie's movies borrow heavily from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre genre. It really does. I mean, from the gore to the, to the way it was shot. I mean, everything about it. The lighting, cinematography, everything. So anyway, at the hotel, just horrific stuff happened. I mean, it's just a horrific scene where they torture this family, basically, to no ends. I mean, they just terrorize them. And it doesn't end well. I mean, you would think that there's some reprieve, but they all end up dying at the hands of the Firefly family. And they move on to a friend of theirs, which is this black dude who owns a whorehouse out in the middle of nowhere. You know, and Sid Haig's character, Captain Spaulding, calls him up and is like, hey, this is Cutter. Which he goes by Cutter with this guy. We don't know why, but he calls himself Cutter. And he says, hey, this is Cutter. We need a place to come. So he goes out there. Meanwhile, the sheriff, the ultra-violent... Oh, my God, in heaven!
What the hell?
I wasn't scared. Okay, that was...
Who would do this?
Whoa. I fucking hate clowns, man. That scared the shit out of me. But yeah, the
Shit.
Pig's head. Poor Pigly. It's me. Who would do such a thing to me? Oh, it's a Lego totem. Look at that dude's head. I like Legos. Fuck that. That was scary. So anyway, they get out to this whorehouse, but the sheriff is, meanwhile, like, he kills the Firefly mom, you know, at the prison, and just kind of sets himself, like I said, he just degrades. His sanity degrades as the movie progresses. He finds out where they're at, where he hires these bounty hunters, which are played by Diamond Dallas Page. Which is excellent just to see him in something. Still when he was in his prime in wrestling, you know, and also Danny, I can't remember his name. Dude, he's also been in everything. Turgio or something like that. I can't remember his last name. I apologize, guys. My head, trying to play this and trying to remember all the facts of these games is not the easiest thing in the world. So amazing I can... think at all, as scary as this game is. Nonetheless, back to it. So these bounty hunters, they go and to the whorehouse and they catch the Firefly members off guard, and they grab them, they torture them, they're doing terrible stuff to them. The sheriff shows up, he's torturing them, but the hooded guy, which you saw at the very beginning dragging the dead body, shows up and kind of just sets everybody free, that kind of thing. And they burns the house down. He walks into the house. The sheriff gets killed. The Fireflies escape, which you think is a good thing, you know. I mean, which speaks to this movie. This is actually why I like The Devil's Rejects so much, and far much more than I liked House of a Thousand Corpses, is because as despicable...
Ash, I'm here. Where are you? God damn it.
As despicable as the Fireflies are...
I'm coming, Ash. Just keep talking.
I'm coming, Ashley.
What happened?
You actually do find
Ashley,
yourself...
I'm gonna get you out.
Whoa. You do find yourself rooting...
Prince, are you there?
For,
And thank you all for joining me. Tonight, we're going to conduct a little experiment.
Oh no, I don't like
Now,
experiments.
For this experiment, we'll need the cooperation of our two test subjects,
You,
Joshua and Ashley.
you do start to root for the Fireflies. You start actually rooting for Otis and Captain Spaulding. At one point in time, you almost find yourself as a viewer rooting them on as they're being tortured and while they're being captured by the bounty hunters. You don't want them you don't want them to get caught. You know, and then you have to kind of catch yourself going, wait a minute, I'm rooting for the fucking absolutely most horrific people who have tortured, murdered, raped countless human beings, eaten. You know, you just absolutely terrible people. They don't need to be rooted for, you know. And then you know, they're riding down the road, and there's like flashback montages of them having fun family moments, like laughing and having a good time, which again makes them very endeared, you know, to the viewer. You know, you look at them and you're like, oh.
I can't think straight.
I can't think straight either. I never can think straight. Who am I going to kill? Save Ashley. I'll save you. Save Josh. Well, I love Ashley, and she might give me the punani, but I love Josh because he's the lead singer of Queen. Oh, decisions. I'm going to go with vagina. No, I'm sorry. I meant Josh. I like Queen. Music's much better.
Chris, please. Oh, God.
I didn't mean to choose that. In fact, I know I didn't choose that. I actually did push Ashley.
This isn't happening. Chris, please tell me this isn't happening.
It's not happening. I'm going to kill Josh. Don't worry.
No, it's a mistake. That's not what I meant. Josh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen.
We are friends, but I love vagina. Anyway, they come around the corner. The Spauldings come around the corner in their car after all this craziness, and they're all beat up, and shot and bloody and everything else. And there's a... this happens all the time up on the mountain. I don't know what's the problem. Everybody's perfectly fine.
Okay, please.
Yeah, he's fine. It's a flesh wound. Many people live without the lower half of their body.
I'm letting you down.
I don't know what the problem is.
Stop, please.
We'll get him a skateboard and he can just
Come on, let's
wheel around the
Come on,
mountain.
we're gonna get you out of here. Gotta go, okay?
They come around the corner, there's a roadblock. You know, all the police are there, and they grab their guns, and they go flying towards the roadblock. And it's a really kind of like Bonnie and Clyde moment where they, you know, they get shot up, and you're like, oh, poor fireflies. Well, balls of that, not poor fireflies. I'm glad the fuckers are dead. You know, you should really take a breath of fresh air knowing that they're less, that they're not in the world anymore, because they're terrible, terrible, terrible fucking people. But anyway, guys, I mean, that's pretty much it for the Devil's Rejects. I mean, it is a gore fest. If you love gory movies, you love blood, you like torture, and things that make you super, super duper uncomfortable, then the Devil's Reject, House of a Thousand Corpses, anything that Rob Zombie is going to touch, 31, all of these movies are just absolutely gritty and grimy and dirty and bloody. They make you feel dirty. I mean, there's a point where Sid Haig gets up out of bed in his tidy whities and he's got shit stains in his undies, you know, and you're just kind of like, oh, it's so gross, you know. I mean, there are so many moments in the movie that make you feel uncomfortable as a viewer that Rob Zombie has to be patted on the back and say, well done. Because anytime a director can film something in a way that makes an audience member who's watching either from the comfort of their own home or the safety of a movie theater feel uncomfortable, then their mission has been accomplished.
Why are we still talking
I mean,
about this?
enjoyment's not really a part of it. I don't enjoy watching people get murdered or tortured and raped. But I do go see horror movies to scare me and make me feel uncomfortable. And Rob Zombie achieves that in freaking abundance with the Devil's Rejects. And also House of a Thousand Corpses. Like I said, I just didn't prefer House of a Thousand Corpses. It's not really my type of movie. I'm sorry that I couldn't review it though. Selena Mania. I hope this was good enough. I hope Devil's Rejects was good enough. But that's it, guys. That's going to be it for King Pigley today. While this dude is rambling on, I want to go ahead and read some comments. Let's get that out of the way, because you know I love to read some comments. And let's do it. So, Improved Gaming. First comment comes from Improved Gaming. And you know what? Let's just pause it, because he's asking me questions. You know what? Before we read the comments, yeah, it's going fine. Everything's perfectly fine, dude. And let's finish it up with him, and then we'll read some comments. Because if not, we're just gonna don't yell at me, dude. All right? I don't like being yelled at, and I don't freaking handle pressure like this very well.
I'm trying to help you. And this game you're playing.
I don't think he is. Is this dude just a construct of the imagination, or does he exist? I mean, who is this fucking guy? It never gets explained in this game, I don't believe, who the hell this guy is, you know? I mean, it says Dr. A.J. Hill on his desk, but I don't know who the hell A.J. Hill is. And he's just going to go stare at the window all creepy like.
Do you intend to continue with this elaborate self-indulgence?
I wish I could say no. No, you're freaking me out.
Do you even believe that I am real?
Oh, so there you go. Maybe you did just answer it. No, you don't exist.
The heart of the problem, it all comes down to this.
So he doesn't exist. Well, now I know. There it did answer the question. So he is a figment of the imagination.
I doubt it.
He's a creepy dude. That's all there is to it. All right, guys. So I think that's going to wrap it up. Yes, that'll wrap it up for us right now. We're going to go ahead and pause it. And now we're going to read some comments. So the first comment comes from Improved Gaming. Improved Gaming says, nice horror games you have here, my bro. I love them. Big like and keep in touch. Well, I will keep in touch, Improved Gaming. Thank you so much for stopping by. You, sir, have a great channel as well. I really appreciate you coming by, leaving the comment, and liking the video, watching the video. And I hope you keep coming back, man, because I'm certainly going to be visiting your channel because I am a fan of yours as well. And the next comment comes from Evil Ranger Gaming. Evil Ranger Gaming says, 22 like number 22. Nice gameplay, smiley face. Keep it up, bro. Keep it up, bro. Fire. All right, flame. I am the flame. I am the fire. New sub from me. But man, thank you so much, Evil Ranger Gaming. Man, I really, really appreciate the support. You guys, you know, growing on YouTube is so hard, and it's so nice that there are people coming by the channel and hitting that subscribe button, staying with me, and I hope the rest of you do it. If you're new to the channel, I hope you'll hit that big shiny subscribe button and keep coming back and hanging out with King Piggly, the most imperfect host on YouTube, because I enjoy your company. I love having you guys with me. If you haven't done it yet, guys, smash in that like button as well. Let's get this video up to 15 likes. We can do it together, guys. We can do anything together, and we will. We're going to do great things together because the channel is growing, and it's because of all of you, and it means so much to me. I mean, to the bottom of my heart, I just can't express how much it means to me that we're growing and that you guys are being so supportive of the channel and what I'm doing on the channel. I mean, it just means the world to me. It's actually beyond explanation. It really is. I can't put it into words how much it means. If you haven't done it yet, click that bell, guys. Let's get those notifications. That way you won't miss out on the next imperfect video here on Gaming Imperfectly with your host, King Piggly, the most imperfect host on YouTube, because you don't want to miss out. You trust me. You want to keep getting the notifications that these videos are being uploaded so you don't go around going, why did I miss that? How did I miss that? You don't want to be that person. You want to be the guy that says, you know what? I was first. I saw that video before anybody else. Right? Maybe not. You're like, God, I don't hit the bell for a reason, King Piggly. Shut up. All right, guys, that's it for King Piggly today. I'm out of here. Thank you so much for being with me. Let me know in the comment section what you think about Devil's Rejects, about what we're doing here on the channel. If you have any suggestions, criticisms, critiques, anything at all, put it in the comment section below. I love hearing from you guys. Maybe I'll read your comment in the next video. But that's it for King Piggly today, guys. Oh, one more thing. Somebody said in the comment section that they couldn't see my squeaky rubber duck wolf last video that I did. So there he is. I don't know if you guys can see him. Can you see him? My werewolf rubber duck? Huh? Can you see the guy? Oh, he's so cool, isn't he? Werewolf rubber ducks. I love werewolves. But yeah, somebody said that they couldn't see him. I showed him in my last video where I reviewed Dog Soldiers, a werewolf movie, and somebody said they couldn't see him clearly. So there you go. I hope you got a good view. A good view of the sacred rubber duck of Pigglesworth. All right, guys. But that's it for King Piggly today. I'm out of here, and I will see you guys in the next video.